What's up, everybody? Welcome to the From Setbacks to Success YouTube channel and podcast. Very special episode today. We got truly special individual, Big Sidity, female rapper out of the Bay Area. What's up? How are you doing this evening?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
All right, good. So this is a special interview in a lot of different ways. Sidity actually is. I came into contact with her, just full transparency. Was introduced to her through my daughter. I have a daughter who is actually incarcerated. Savannah, what's up? Big ups to you. Hopefully one day you'll get to see this.
That's mama.
Yeah. So yeah, Savannah was incarcerated. Is currently incarcerated in the state of Georgia, Department of Georgia Corrections, which sucks. Want to state that very clearly from jump. No reentry program. No real anything in the sense of the form of corrections. Just all pure hell punishment. Sidity and I will talk about that in today's episode a little bit as well. But Sidity, what's up? How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm great. Thank you.
All right. So we're gonna get into some things, and we're gonna first start talking about a little bit about yourself and your life, and let's just go straight from the top. Give the people a little bit about yourself, who you are, where you came from, and what got you to where you are right now.
So my name is Michaela Peoples, but I used to go by Sidity. Now I'm Big Sidity. I grew up from Vallejo, California. It's like a small city in the Bay Area in California. I grew up in a good home. My grandparents mainly raised me. They were big on education, real strict. I had to get good grades in school. Just education. They were all about me doing good in school. So people who really know me from school know I was like the nerd. I was like the girl who always raised her hand and asked the teacher questions.
Okay.
Yeah, what else? What else do you want to know?
Well, so that was what life like was starting up for you, and I know again, the title of this show is From Setbacks to Success, and
Right.
just from talking to you personally, I know that there were some challenges growing up for you. Can you go into a little bit of detail about those challenges? What were some of the hardships that you faced?
So I would say I kind of created my own hardships by my choices of just being around the wrong crowd, the wrong environment. In the Bay Area, it's like a lot of prostitution, a lot of pimps, drug dealers, killers, boosters. And if you're surrounded by that, you kind of pick up on those qualities or those traits. Even though I wasn't raised like that, I chose to do wrong on my own just from like trying to fit in and trying to be with the crowd. So it led me to doing a lot of illegal things, a lot of things I'm not proud of. It's part of my past, but I don't regret it because it is a part of my testimony and it made me the person I am today. I made some bad choices, but now I'm just trying to right my wrongs and just do right and set a good example.
Okay, gotcha. And I appreciate you for sharing that. So let's jump into actually what got you to the point that you ended up in the state of Georgia in their Department of Corrections. Break that down for us.
So I had a friend, so-called friend, who she grew up with me. She's from Oakland, but we grew up together, and she happened to move to Atlanta. So she was staying in Atlanta. She was stripping at the club or whatever. So she had invited me down there, and she was like, "Girl, come out here. We're going to make a lot of money, this, that, and the third." So I flew out there for my very first time ever in my life. I come to Georgia. Long story short, we're at the strip club one night. Her and this other girl that I didn't even know got a guy out the club, Mexican dude, got him drunk and was trying to rob him or whatever. It was basically a robbery gone bad. And I just so happened to be in the car. And in the state of Georgia, they don't care if you're innocent. If you were there, you just as guilty as the person who did it.
That's correct.
So, Georgia, they weren't playing with me. So I got locked up. We went down for robbery.
Okay.
I ended up bonding out, went on the run, left, never went back. Oh, if you don't pay those bail companies in Georgia, they also come.
Okay.
I know that. So still just flying to Hawaii, flying to New York. One day I happened to fly to New York. They were waiting on me at the gate, about 10 deep. I got arrested. I had to go to Rikers Island, in New York City.
Okay.
And I stayed there 2 weeks, and I got extradited to Georgia.
Okay.
Gwinnett County. The case was in Gwinnett.
Okay.
And after that, I was in the county for like 5 months. Didn't really know the laws of Georgia. Didn't know my rights. Didn't really know too much. I felt foreign land. I didn't have any friends. I didn't have any family. I'm just in Georgia, and judge sends me to prison for 5 years.
Oh wow! So just rewind a little bit. Now you said you jumped bail, went on a run, and ended up in New York City.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And then so you said while you were in New York City, you were at the airport.
Yes, LaGuardia.
At LaGuardia Airport, yeah, no doubt. And you said they came and got who are we talking about? Who were these people that were at the airport?
I guess Georgia had flagged my name, because if you have a warrant and you fly, they flag you and it'll pop up. So I guess they flagged me, and Georgia contacted New York and said, hey, she has an outstanding warrant for robbery. We're going to need you guys to hold her. So when I got off the plane, first, when you land, everyone's trying to get their bag and everything. So the lady hops on the loudspeaker and she's like, I'm going to need everybody to sit down. Sorry, we just have something we have to take care of. So everyone's pissed. Everyone's mad. We're tired. We're trying to get off the plane. So she walks up to my seat, one of the flight attendants, and she was like, is your name Michaela Peoples? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, oh, I need you to come with me. So she takes me off, and as soon as I get off, it's like police. Okay, so I'm thinking, well, did I bring some weed on the app, or like, oh my God, what's going on? Is there a problem, officer? They're like, yeah, we got a call. You have a warrant in Georgia. I said, a warrant in Georgia for what? I knew what it was for, but I'm like, what's the warrant for? They're like, robbery.
Damn.
They said, we're gonna have to take you to the island. I said, what is the island?
Right.
Said Rikers Island.
Okay.
I was scared.
Really? So you leave the airport detained. Did they like put you in cuffs and all?
So humiliating, yes. Okay,
so and they walked you through the airport, or how did that?
The handcuffs on, yes.
Oh my gosh, I've never seen that. I don't think.
It's pretty tight.
So the full walk of shame through the airport. They put you in a back of a car, paddy wagon? What was it?
Wagon, yeah.
In a paddy wagon, and you go directly to Rikers Island?
Directly to Rikers Island.
Okay, and so it's
sorry. No island there. You really gotta cross that bridge. Yes.
Dang. Okay, and so you get to Rikers Island, and what is Rikers Island like? I'm sorry, I've never.
When I first got there, I had this new wig I had just bought.
Right.
Real long, real pretty, real cute. It was like auburn, it was like auburn brown with a little blonde at the end.
Okay.
I get there, it wasn't sewed on, it was glued on, right? So the police, she asked you, she says, is that your real, or is this sewed on? I say, yeah. She starts lifting the wig off my head. So I'm like, hey, she like, that's not sewed on. You have to take that off.
Right. Oh, wow.
My wig. Mind you, I paid good money for that wig. I paid $100 for that wig.
Okay.
Take my wig off. So I'm like, ma'am, where are you? Where's my wig going?
Right.
So it's like, oh, it'll be on your property when you get out. 4 years later.
You still haven't seen that damn wig.
Haven't seen it. Still haven't seen it.
Oh my God. That's
so
crazy.
I had to sit in the holding cell for like hours. It's all type of crazy people in the cell yelling next to me. Singing Lil' Kim. I'm in New York, so she's singing Lil' Kim and yelling and screaming. And I got booked in probably around like 3 o'clock, and I didn't make it upstairs to a bed until probably like midnight.
Wow.
Because they have to process you in.
Yeah.
So Rikers Island, how it is like an open dorm. So it's not like Georgia where you have like a bunkie or like 2 to a cell. Okay. It's like all, like you walk in, it's just like a bunch of beds, like 100 beds laid out, and you have to sleep with everyone. You have to, the shower open. You have to shower with everyone. You have to sleep with everyone. You have to use the bathroom in front of everyone. There's
no privacy.
No privacy at all.
Oh no.
The police have no control. The inmates run the jail. Okay. I saw a girl dump a whole trash bin on the police desk, and they couldn't do anything.
Wow.
They're scared.
They're scared. Wow. Yeah, they're scared. Okay. That's crazy.
New York, if you work a job like a detail, they put the money on your books. Versus Georgia, you don't get paid. But at least in New York, you get paid for whatever job you do have.
Right.
So the food was a lot better than a lot of jails I've been in. The food was pretty decent.
Gotcha. Okay, so you were there, and then I guess you stayed there, what, a couple of months? 2 weeks. Okay.
And Gwinnett County came and extradited me.
Okay, and so
they extradited me. They had me on a van, and I was the only female, and it was like a bunch of guys.
Oh wow.
It is like you're like, since I'm the only girl, I'm like in the little doggy cage, and it's blacked out, it's cold, they're driving for hours, you stopping at other jails, picking people up, dropping to even get to Georgia.
Crazy. That is crazy. Okay, yeah, that's we talk a lot, and I hadn't. Oh, that sounds terrible. Oh my gosh. Okay.
The chain gang men, they how to give an encouraging word. So depressed, I was so stressed out, and they like, you gonna be okay, you gonna get out. Right. Don't. They helped me, because I was like, oh my God, my life is over.
Got you. So you get to Georgia, you go to trial, or you you took a plea. Okay, you took a plea. They sentenced you to what, 5 years?
5 years, yeah.
Okay, and this is what year? What we talking about now?
This was in 2019.
2019. Okay. And so you start doing time immediately at Arendelle, or are you
at Arendelle?
Okay. So you go to Arendelle.
At Arendelle the majority of my time, and then I end up getting shipped to Pulaski.
Okay. All right. So let's just dive a little quick into, because we want to go straight to your music, what you're doing now. Okay. But let's just dive a little bit into what was taking place at Arendelle, at Pulaski, and just kind of what overall summary of women's prison in the state of Georgia Correction.
Black times 10, Bad Girls Club, a ghetto ratchet high school, Real Housewives of Atlanta, WWE wrestle match, intensive boot camp, all meshed together in one. / Scary Movie 2, 3, 1, 4, 5. It's like, it's unfathomable. It was horrible. It's a lot of gang activity, a lot of robbing, rape, jumping, fights, no peace, chaos, police, no help. You could be dead for about 3-4 days. Nobody would know. You could damn near escape. They stopped doing count. They don't even count anymore. They stopped coming around to check on you. They purposely, maliciously put you with gang members you're beefing with, or put you with girls they know don't like you. They got shanks, they got weapons, they got brass knuckles, they have cell phones, they have drugs, they have fentanyl, they have weed, they have pills, they have every drug you could think of. The police are personal dealing with inmates, having sex with inmates, bringing jewelry in, bringing phones in, bringing everything in. It's like the whole nother world. It's crazy. The doors don't lock. You can pop out of your door. If you're in lockdown, you can get out of your door. Gotcha. Police getting stabbed up. Police getting beat to death. No officers. 2,000 women. 3 officers running the entire prison. Yeah. The food is disgusting. Yeah. The meat was getting people sick. People were having stomach viruses. It was bad. It was I don't even know where to start. It was just out of control. Yeah. I think people still don't understand how, in general, they don't understand how bad these conditions are at some of these prisons. 1, 2, they definitely don't have a clear, in my opinion, understanding of the whole idea of the word corrections should be just eliminated. There's no corrections at all going on with these institutions. This particular prison that Michaela is talking about, Big Sidity, is called Lee Arendelle Prison, and it is a women's prison in Alto, Georgia. It's up
towards the South Carolina Georgia border. And this prison is so bad, y'all, so bad that the United States Department of Justice had to intervene to get them to comply to having minimum standards of, because and Kayla and I had talked and communicated while she was there, as well as my daughter Savannah. But you're talking about women not having personal hygiene products.
No tampons.
Yeah.
We would stampede for tampons, for toilet paper, for pads. We would fight over it. I had to, like, when they would go to chow, I used to go in girls' rooms and steal toilet paper. I wouldn't steal nothing else. I would have to go steal toilet paper just to wipe my ass. Like,
yeah.
Black mold in the shower.
Yeah.
In the shower.
Yeah.
Gnats in the shower. Gnats. So you got the black mold, and then you got the gnats. Sometimes women use the restroom in the shower. There were times where there were feces in the shower.
Yeah.
It's just so disgusting. The police degrade us, call us every name in the book.
Right.
Antagonize us, provoke us, mace us. They like to mace.
That's
a
right.
lot.
That's
they
right.
Like to mace you.
And what I found, again, most deplorable about all of that, and on top of that, was the fact that there are no efforts to help assist these women, no encouraging programs, is nothing other. So one, on the education point, there was a GED program. So I think
they have GED. Yeah. They have business, customer service, and technology, which is what I graduated from.
Okay.
They have graphic design.
Okay.
They have culinary, but no, culinary wasn't until Pulaski. At Arendelle, it was only GED, charter school, business, customer service, and technology, and that was it.
And so you're talking about women in here doing life sentences. They're doing 20 and 30-year bids.
I'd have to say maybe 60% of the prison have life.
Yeah, 60% of the prison. This is the maximum security. Lifers. And so after maybe 2 or 3 years, you're finished with all the programs that they have to offer. Yeah, and so you're just spending the rest of your time doing nothing.
They spend their time doing drugs, fighting, gangbanging, and homosexual activity.
Right.
That's all there is for them to do.
I would say that that's a function of the actual system itself, because if there is nothing else going on, no rec activities, no arts and crafts, no continuing education types of programs, then what do you expect? And so there's just a lot of problems, and this is not just the women's prisons. It's what I've also find common in men's prisons throughout specifically the state of Georgia, but throughout other states and prisons as well. I know, being that I've done Fed time, particularly at the institution I was at, we had all kinds of programs for reentry, HVAC.
And I feel like for men, I feel like the men's prison always has the better opportunities. You guys get the better food. You guys get the better treatment. With women, you would think it would be opposite, because we're the caregivers, we're mothers, and it's like they treat us. We had it worse.
Gotcha.
Obviously, than men, in my opinion.
Yes, definitely got to change. This definitely got to change, and we're going to keep advocating for change in that effort. So moving forward, so you went in 2019. You get out of what year?
2023.
2023. So you got out, all right, this year. And so what was that? What did that feel like, first of all? And then second, what have you been up to?
I honestly couldn't believe I was getting out. I kept getting in trouble, fighting and getting into it with the police, and just they kept pushing my date back. So I started to feel like I was never going to get out. So when I did finally get out, it was just like, words can't even describe the joy that I did have. And I just was like, okay, I got to get a job, because I had already made up my mind, like, I can't go back to my old lifestyle and my old way of living.
Right.
So I already had plans, like with my music. I had been writing music the whole entire time. I had been planning my businesses that I open now, my hair business. So I had just been planning. So when I got out, it was like, okay, I gotta have some money.
That's right.
So I was applying for jobs, getting denied a lot of places because I am a felon and that robbery is on my record. And a lot of jobs in their policy, if you're a felon, you automatically get disqualified.
Okay.
So I was applying and getting denied, but I couldn't let it discourage me. I'm like, hey, somebody's gonna hire me. So I ended up getting a job at a gas station right next to my apartment. Me and my sister had got a 2-bedroom apartment within like my first 2 months being out. So yeah, I was just got the job there. I was working, saving, end up getting a car. So my first couple months, it's like I was manifesting in jail, and it's like everything I wrote down and manifested, it was like I was seeing it come to life.
Okay.
But I ended up upgrading and now I have a new job. I'm serving at a restaurant. So I just been stacking my tips, and then from there I was able to invest in my hair bender and get the wigs and the lashes. So now I'm selling hair. I just started really taking my music more serious now. I have 1 million songs.
Yeah.
Now I'm ready to shoot a video. So.
Okay.
But yeah, my first 3 days out, I went to the studio and recorded like 4 songs.
Okay. All right. That's what's up. Yeah.
So yeah, I just been trying to keep it moving, keep going.
Yeah. So has Reentry been? Do you feel like it's been challenging? Has it been easy? And
it's been hard. I mean, I know I make it look easy, but it's hard out here. It's hard. It's the inflation. 2019, gas wasn't as high, food wasn't as high, clothes wasn't as high.
That's right.
So it was like a shocker to see everything's higher now, and the people are kind of like weirder and less compassionate, less love. So it was just like having to cope. It was kind of overwhelming for me.
Right. But so far so good. Things are going well. Okay. All right. That's what's up. And you said, so let's dig into a little bit about what you did mention your hairline and your music career. So let's dig into that a little bit because
so my hair business is called Sidity's Wigs and Extensions because every girl wants to be Sidity, of course.
That's right.
So it's top quality hair for the lowest prices. I have wigs, I have bundles, I have lashes, and I'm actually doing bundle specials. Buy 3 bundles, get a free closure.
Okay.
So yeah, I just did my photo shoot to update my website.
I think you're out of picture right now. Okay, yeah, there you go. All right.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, so I just did a photo shoot actually 2 days ago.
Okay.
So that I wanted my website to be professional. But I'm gonna post the link in my bio, and everyone can click the link and just go directly, put the order in, and I can ship it to them.
Okay. So you got your hairline, and let's talk about your music a little bit because you were an artist before you went in, and you're now continuing your music career, but somewhat of the same. So you were So Sidity before you went in, and now you're Big Sidity.
Yeah.
Okay, so talk about that, and I want to drop a little bit of your music here. But let's talk about So Sidity. What was So Sidity like before you went in?
So Sidity was wild, crazy, arrogant, full of pride, didn't give a F. Money, flight this week, flight next week. I mean, I'm in Hawaii one day, I'm in New York the next day.
Yeah.
I actually was on a plane more than in the car. So I was just really wild and crazy, and I just didn't have God in my life. And that was the problem because I always believed in God. Like, I was raised in a church, but I didn't have a real genuine relationship with God up until going to prison and reading my Bible and learning who he really was on it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, I was just so ruled by money back then. It was just everything was money. I was materialistic. I had every designer and every foreign car. I had a Benz. I had a Beamer. I was just
living that life. Yeah.
But
okay, can we pause there? Because I want to share a little bit of what So Sidity was like. And I will give a parental advisory right now, so in this case, because So Sidity was On that thing. Here we go. So we're gonna drop a little bit of Sidity here. This is from straight from YouTube. Go share it, like it,
Yes.
subscribe to a channel.
I'm so Sidity, niggas they call me Kayla. I'm so Sidity, niggas they call me Kayla. Hey. Bitch, I'm so Sidity, these niggas they call me Kayla. If I call my nigga, he gon' pull up with a cater. I'm a bad bitch. Nah, that's an understatement. And I'm fresh about the county, I ain't never left a statement. 30-inch bundles in my head, I keep my toes in. When I was state to state, I had a cold run. Money in my Louis bag, just to shoplift. But now I cop shit. Head game crazy, yeah, I'm a soul snatcher. Still is rolling and sell that shit to a scammer. I was in New York, met a nigga that's from Decatur. This fine ass ain't had no money, see you later, nigga. Bitch, I'm hella cocky, he ate the pussy sloppy. I'm tired of fighting, I might shoot you on my mom. Bad bitch, nah, that's an understatement. I'm in Oakland with some rude boy niggas that look Jamaican. Bitch, I'm so Sidity, these niggas they call me Kayla. Bitch, I'm so Sidity, these niggas they call me Kayla.
I love looking at it. I'll be like, that was me. And it was so funny because in jail, I was so humble.
Yeah.
I was so humble. Jail strips you of everything.
That's
and
right.
I was so long.
Mm-hmm.
I started to forget who I was.
That's right.
And then when we got an access of the cell phones and the Wi-Fi, we were on YouTube. So one of the girls was like, Kayla, don't you got a song on here? So I was like, yeah. So when I pulled the song up, they was like, Kayla, that's you? Why are you acting like a church girl?
It is strange how, yeah. Prison can have a kind of different effect on you.
Yeah. And it humbled me. It
does.
But I needed to be humble.
Yes, absolutely. I'm in a total agreement on that because I had the same experience. I was living high, especially this book right here, Live Life, Be Young, Black, and Successful. That book there, man, I mean, it was such
I have to read it.
Yeah. At that time, I had interviewed Master P, Layla Ali,
Ooh,
Michael
okay.
Vick. When I was in the A, and A was popping real hard then. This was Freaknik, Super Bowl, a whole lot of things going on at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And it just, like I said, you just on this whole different level. And then you get, in my case, indicted, sentenced, and you go to prison. And like you said, it's just everything is stripped from you. And it's like just being part of like, I call prison just being like the analogy that I give to prison is that it felt to me like being put in the coffin, the hole dug in the ground, the coffin 6 feet under, and you are alive, well, and breathing, but you hear the dirt being piled on top of that coffin, and you're yelling like, "I'm alive! Wait! I'm still breathing!" Like, oh
no, that's how it feels.
And then you just hear that dirt stop, and you're just there in that coffin. That's what prison felt like for me.
And
it was just
for me, it felt like hell on earth.
Yeah,
literally, I've been in hell when I'm waking up to screaming and crying, and women are being sodomized with broomsticks and sodomized with shower brushes and forced to give oral sex.
Yeah.
Like, they knew who to try because they was going to have to kill me.
Yeah, that's right.
But, it's really about respect in prison.
That's it.
And you got to show them that they can't walk all over you.
That's right.
Once you let them slide, they start figure skating.
That's right.
They started nipping in the butt.
That's right.
And once I started fighting and just showing them I wasn't up when they left me alone, I really didn't have no problems after that.
That's right.
After I fought them.
That's right.
They jumped me a couple times. They had to, but you see, I came out without a pimple or a scratch. And your daughter was right on my side.
That's right. Big ups to Savannah there. Big ups. Yeah.
Your friend.
Yeah. So moving that was Sidity going in. Now we're Big Sidity coming out. What's Big Sidity like, and what's
Big Sidity is a lot more mature, a lot more calm, doing things the right way. So Sidity was just the illegal, corrupt, wild me. Now I feel like I'm more reserved. I feel like I don't do anything illegal. I don't commit crimes. So I've just been trying to stay down. I guess I could say Big Sidity is more patient.
Okay.
So Sidity didn't have any patience at all. If I want it now. If you can't get it to me, I'm going to find a way, get out my way. Now it's like, I know timing is everything, and it's not on my timing, it's on his timing. I wanted to get out of jail immediately. I didn't want to get sent to prison for 5 years.
Right.
But God was like, no, you need to go. You're going, and you have to learn what I'm trying to teach you. Because when you're in the streets and you in the fast life and getting fast money, he's trying to communicate with you. You can't listen. You can't hear what he's saying.
Right.
So sometimes he has to put you in a place where you have no option but to call on him.
Gotcha.
And for me, that's what it was.
All right. So we got a little something. Now, this is some freestyle from your Instagram. Now, is this something that we can look forward to on your next project? And
most definitely. I have like over 100 songs that aren't released yet. So, yeah, I have a lot.
Let's give the people here again parental advisory on this. So let's give them a little drop of taste of what's coming up next. Okay, so here, Big Sidity is you can look her up under Long Live Thurgood and
BIG.SIDITY.
Okay. So that's your page there, and then
go to
this one right here. Yeah. So this was a hot one. Let's take this.
Real exclusive, bitch. It's gonna be hard for you to reach me. He lick up on these hits, get my shit wetter than some Fiji. Young hitters on the payroll, spraying shit up like graffiti. Make a nigga bankroll disappear like I'm Houdini. He hit me front and back, got me walking pigeon-toed. I been slimy, white, I'm to the dough. Dominoes, you bitches ugly and y'all broke. 4 years later, that's a joke. Ain't since I've been out, please don't try me like no hoe. Bring my bitches in the A, real shooters, they don't go. We was thugging in the pen, plenty nights that we slept cold. Plenty nights we had to whip the iron like a stove. No any other bitch in my situation probably fold, huh? Still the baddest hound, yeah. I'd rather cop a business, give a fuck about Chanel. How hit to the neck, you hoe be quick to tell. They hate me cause the odds was against me, I still prevail. Now they see me out having my way, wish me in the cell. Did Jesus repent, I ain't real.
Heavy on that. Heavy on the praying and repenting, for sure.
All right, that's what's up. Okay, well, yeah, check out her Instagram, y'all. Check out her YouTube. So, let's just talk about like what at this point this podcast is called From Setbacks to Success.
Right.
So, what would you advise someone, or how would you encourage someone who are currently facing some setbacks in their lives right now?
I am a living, walking, breathing testimony. I done been raped, I done been robbed, I done been homeless, I almost lost my life. I still have the scar to show. I was stabbed. I survived prison, one of the worst prisons in Georgia, for 4 years straight. I know it sounds cliche, but the only person I can give the glory to is God. And I know it's hard. We living in the last days, and it's just so much evil and just so many problems in this world. But the best advice I can give anybody is to just really seek God and put him first. And when you put him first, he will align everything how you need to go. Matthew 6:33. Seek the kingdom of righteousness and all things will be added to you. It's not about fast money. It's not about the glitz and glam. It's about loving him, doing his will, praising him. When you do that, he will align everything. Like, there is no way. I was fresh out, moving in my own apartment, having new furniture, nice new car, good gas saver, job. It's just like, he was aligning everything for me. You know what I'm saying? So yes. I just the best advice is to just for people to get right with God and try to seek his will and his way and just persevere no matter what. And pray. I pray every day. I prayed since I was in jail, and it hasn't changed. I've been praying for 5 years straight. I still hit my knees to this day when I wake up and I pray.
That's right.
I think that really does make a difference. People think it doesn't, but it really does.
Amen. It does. And let's speak to a little bit about your goals as far as your music career. Again, just going into some of the history. There's a lot of just. I mean, it's the Bay Area, so I mean, you got E40, you got Mac Dre, you got
shout out Mac Dre, R.I.P.
Yeah, that's R.I.P. You just got so many things going on there. Big shout outs to all the rappers out there from the Bay Area, and
right.
But where do you see yourself? What kind of lane do you see yourself carving in this just long tradition of rappers? And you said there's even a singer. out of
Her.
her. Okay.
Her. She's from Vallejo. She went to Jesse Bethel.
Okay.
I think Kalani, is she from Oakland? I want to say Kalani's from Oakland. I want to say Saweetie is from somewhere out here.
That's right.
Yeah. Me personally, I put the V on the map before I started rapping.
Okay.
Just me being me. But now I feel like, as far as music for me is a way to express myself, to express like what I'm feeling and my emotions, what I'm going through. It's something I enjoy doing really for fun. Of course, now I want to take it more serious because I feel like my story and my testimony can help somebody else. So I want to do it for like my fans, but also I really don't care to be as big as Beyonce or as big as Cardi B. I don't care about no fame. I mean, yeah, I want to make money, but money is not going to ruin me. I'm not going to sell my soul for it.
That's right.
I want to be independent. I don't want to sign to no label. I'm not signing my soul to the devil. Okay. I want to be independent artist and make money off my own streams and off my own people buy it on iTunes. Just support my family and my folks that was there for me and took care of me and helped me when I was at my lowest. That's really my goal.
That's right.
Is to just elevate. And I got my hair business, but I also want to do my food truck that I'm going to open in Hawaii. It's going to be a soul food truck.
Okay.
I'm going to do a calendar for breast cancer awareness. It's just so many things I want to do.
All right. Well, we can maybe collab on some of those things. Yeah.
Music for me is like a stepping stone.
Okay.
But like I said, I'm not selling my soul. I don't care to be the big time rapper. I know I'm talented. My talent speaks for itself.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, I think you got what it takes, and it's obvious that you have what it takes. You've been doing this, how to do this. You're going to continue to do well doing it. So, yeah. I just can't wait to continue to see you survive and thrive and just do all across the board in business, in music, just in life in general. So, as always, don't let your setbacks stop you from your success. And until next time.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Thanks for having me.
There we go.